Hello, I'm Big Tick, and welcome to this week's edition of Primate's Environmental News. Oh, that sounds funny. It's usually Professor Prawn that says that. Now then, the Professor is having a new monocle fitted today, so he's asked me to read the news. As you know, I arrived just over a week ago from Primasia, and I have to self-isolate. Dr. Mammoth's certificate hadn't been signed. Can you believe it? I'm glad the Professor's getting a new monocle. I'm staying on the Tres Hombres while I'm in port, so I've been very lucky. There's good internet, and the food is fine. Oh, not as good as our yum restaurant that Simon and I run, but not bad. Right, let's get on with the news. 2 weeks ago, we saw the impact that litter can have on our environment, and the cost to vegetation, wildlife, and the taxpayer. Much of this litter comes from food packaging. So I've been looking at how and why there's so much of it. Whoa, there's lots! Oh, better calm down. The Professor won't think I'm very professional. Simon told us last week that we grow nearly everything we need ourselves on Primate Island. But here in the land of humans, a great deal of their produce comes from outside the country. We won't look at why that is today, but just the impact that it has on the lives of everyone here. Here are a few pictures of food packaging that seems a little bit over the top. Good grief. Oh dear. Oh, look at that. Good grief. Oh, look at that. Oh dear. The total weight of packaging covering the UK's food is some 12 million tonnes. The cost of this food packaging is around £19 billion each year. Government figures show that the UK still imports over 45% of the food it consumes. This week's special report comes from Big Tick. Oh yes, that's me. Food packaging in the land of humans is becoming a serious problem for the environment. As we just heard, there are over 12 million tonnes of waste food packaging to dispose of each year in the UK. That's 4,000 lorries full every day. In order to preserve the food, the packaging itself needs to be what we term complex. That is, it is made up of a number of layers of different materials. An example of this is the everyday tea bag. People assume that it is paper, but a newspaper article in September of this year has shown that in order for the pouch to be sealed, a plastic called polypropylene is used in around 96% of all the tea bags made in the UK. When the tea is brewed, billions of microscopic particles called microplastics and nanoplastics are released into the drink. This also means that the tea bag can be neither recycled nor composted. The good news is that many of the tea bag manufacturers are looking into vegetable-based products such as starch, as an alternative sealing product. Hopefully my next report will include me being able to visit some places after my isolation. This is Big Tick, signing off from this week's environmental news. Oh no it isn't. I haven't done the word of the week yet. Now then. This week we have 3 words that make up the acronym PVC. And they are polyvinyl chloride. That was this week's edition of Primates Environmental News with me, Big Tick. Oh, I do hope the professor will be happy with that. Whoops, the microphone's still on.